the question is, who would win in a fair fight? Captain America or Black Panther?
Captain America. Oh. Black Panther.
I'm going Black Panther just because he has the extra vibranium in his suit. He has Shuri making his shit. I would lean Black Panther.
Yes.
But if it was a hand-to-hand fight with nothing, I'm going Cap.
You've seen those flips.
Yeah.
You've seen them. He can actually demolish people.
But if they have their full power sets and weaponry, I think you have to give it to Black Panther. But people can disagree, agree, do whatever you want. But we've got to do fact of the day first. Page number 182, fact number
3.
Crocodiles have no lips and can hold their breath for an hour.
Ew. I didn't need to know that.
No, they don't do any French kissing, those crocodiles, I guess.
No, they just do those rolls.
Yeah,
those dead rolls.
The atomic roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think dead roll is actually the right term. It's called a death roll.
A death roll.
It's kind of...
Snap.
Precisely. Not snap, crackle, and pop, just snap, and that's it. Hey, NarendraTheComic again.
Nonsense,
yes,
mate.
and right now we're going to be reacting to the story trailer for Marvel 1943, Rise of Hydra. It's basically some type of team-up based on Captain America and Black Panther in the 1940s during WW2.
Okay, I get the question now.
So, it's Steve Rogers, but is it T'Challa or T'Chaka?
Oh.
Or is it even T'Chaka's father? I don't know.
It's possible.
Depends how old they make them. But let's get to this trailer anyway. Let's go.
They're combing the streets. Searching house to house.
If they arrest you two, they will take you to their headquarters, and you will not return.
I'm more concerned with the 6-foot cat man who's got claws that can cut through vibranium alloy.
Catman. Oh, Skydance. They make video games now. Didn't know.
By my count, that makes 2 super soldiers loose in Paris.
3, counting you.
And that's 2 too many.
I'll be there before the
Okay.
sun rises. Before the Germans, before that American. The Eye of Force has been found.
Please, just stick to the rooftops. Be careful, Stanwasami.
When am I not?
It's better if I tackle this one alone.
You may encounter some obstacles.
That won't be a problem.
Our cat friend is definitely here too. By the look of things, he's not very far ahead.
The American boy is right on your heels.
Who the hell are you?
If you wanted us dead, we'd be dead. So what do you want?
Answers.
That's far enough!
Stay out of my way!
Stand aside!
I do not take orders from anyone!
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
You know, because this is actually aged backwards, it's not current day, I think this is actually a much more interesting fight than it would have been otherwise. Like, that is really, really cleverly done. Because you basically have both characters going towards, I guess, the same objective, but being the foil to each other. And I'm assuming at the end, they're going to have to team up.
Team up.
And take down the big boy, H-Man himself.
They have to.
All the H's.
I have to say, that first shot, when we saw the shield and the slash mark, I got a bit of a
It's
shiver.
because it's reminiscent of the MCU, isn't it?
Makes sense.
It's seeing the gash on it, on that shield.
Honestly, some of these shots, obviously this is the visuals, this is not what we're going to actually be playing
This
through.
is the cinematic, not the actual gameplay. So because of that, you always have to taper and temper your expectations because the gameplay might look very different from the cinematics, but I do think there's a story here to be told.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm in this story. I was loving the cape. It's kind of interesting to see different versions of the Black Panther because way back, I guess he wore a cape, but the version we think of now doesn't have one.
No.
Cape would just be a hindrance to him. But here, it sort of fits somehow, don't you think?
Catman instead of Batman, yeah. It really flies well, and to be fair, they have to make it distinct and different. And I think by just adding a cape to Black Panther, it's a completely different visual.
It really does say different era immediately, and I like the yellow and the gold around him. The face shape for the actual mask was different. I think this could be great.
Something that stuck out to me in my mind was the fact that Black Panther said, oh no, there are 3 super soldiers. Because Cap said, so we've got 2 super soldiers running about, and he said, well, 3 including you. I was like, wait,
who is the other one?
Who is the third? Unless he's just saying his assistant is also a super soldier.
Yeah, she might have some
she's like a
super.
spy and that type of stuff. Well, she's not going to be super because only one person can have the Black Panther strength. So maybe she's just like a Wakandan spy, like the
Maybe-
Dora Milaje or something.
Could it be the Winter Soldier?
Well,
The beginnings
Cap's
of
assistant
Bucky?
is also not Bucky.
Right.
So it may be potentially...
The beginnings of Bucky. It's possible.
That would be interesting. I think Bucky comes along a lot later in the story in general in the comics, so I wouldn't really put money on it happening in 1943. But you never know. What might be, might be. We just don't know the story. But I'm interested. I'm intrigued. They have piqued our interest. So, good job. I wasn't expecting a lot, but you did something good. Just please, let the gameplay be good. Because if it's bad, no one's going to want to play it. Like the Avengers game that came out like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Woo! Absolute dog shit.
Yeah, they were really pushing that as well, and no one was playing
They
it.
did as much as they could to market the hell out of that, and it turned out to be dumpster fire trash. Nothing like the Spider-Man PS4 and PS5 games. Hopefully this thing can be more in line with those, instead of that Avengers game with Kamala Khan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. Don't do that. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and I don't think they've played a stupid game here. I think they're going to win a very nice prize because they played a good game. So play good games, win good prizes.